The Ghana Association of Bankers is urging customers of banks to prioritize the protection of their personal data against cyber fraud activities. The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Association of Bankers, JoyNews, speaking on the sidelines of a sensitization program for players in the banking sector on the building of a cyber-resilient banking sector in Accra, indicated the fight against cyber fraud begins from the diligence of individual customers. There's more in this report.
Cybercrime activities are major concerns in the financial sector. In the first half of 2023, cyber fraud activities led to direct financial losses of $4.3 million, equivalent to 49.5 million Ghana cedis. The reported cyber fraud activities represents only a fraction of the cases brought to the attention of government organizations. The Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Association of Banks, JoyNews, advised customers to be vigilant in handling their data.
Most of the cyber breaches that we experience are due to personal compromises here and there, negligence here and there, and sometimes personal security that we don't take very seriously. It's an ecosystem. No matter how prepared a bank is, if you write your PIN number in your diary and somebody sees your PIN, what can the bank do to prevent this? He has your PIN, he has your debit card or credit card. He has everything. He has access to your account. So all we are saying is all the players, together with all the third-party service providers who plug into our systems, we say we are as strong as the weakest link within the ecosystem. So it's not just about the banks, but even fintechs that are plugging into bank networks, government organizations that are plugging into bank networks, customers whose data we are holding and who use digital financial services, all have to be aware and take personal cyber security very seriously.
He also assured the association is putting measures in place to ensure Ghanaian banks are cyber resilient.
You can't stop the cyber miscreants from attacking you. What you can do is to be very prepared. And preparedness is through forums such as this, so that we learn from each other. As I said, you don't know what the next cyber miscreant is planning, but as you come together, something that one bank has suffered, which you are yet to suffer, you are better able to put structures around it and make sure that your infrastructure is responding to the threats of the time. Of course, as banks, we have invested very heavily in all the infrastructure that is needed to protect, but you cannot say I have arrived. You have to be ever prepared, and as emerging threats come, you need to have the systems to also protect your institution from falling into the hands of these cyber miscreants.
The workshop was organized by Digital Jewels Africa, a leading IT company in Ghana. It brought together top executives in the banking space to explore how banks can deploy technology to fight cybercrime and protect the data of their customers. Adodoyin Odunfa is the Chief Executive Officer of the Digital Jewels Africa Limited.
Very simply, there are three key wheels. Technology, you need to have the right technology. You need to configure it correctly so that it's secure. You need to ensure also that your processes have the right controls so that people can't do the wrong thing. So for example, a simple thing like segregation of duties. One person doesn't start and conclude a transaction. People have to go on leave at appropriate times. Your access control processes have to be sound, just as an example. And of course, your people. And oftentimes in cybersecurity, we say people are the weakest link. So the reason why a lot of information security breaches and cybersecurity breaches occur is because of ignorance. So when you make sure that people have the knowledge, then they're not ignorant anymore, and they cannot be easily attacked by people with mischievous or malicious intent.
Some of the participants who spoke to JoyNews shared their thoughts on how the training will impact their businesses.
So when you're managing cybersecurity, it's very important you bring all disciplines on board so that you disseminate the information down there and it doesn't seem so technical to people and so confusing to people. Cybersecurity is now a business risk, because if business is going out there to make money and the money is going to be siphoned out of cyber incidents, then what is the point being in business? So this program is very good. It's been very interesting so far, and we believe it's going to help businesses generate more profit by reducing a lot of cyber incidents.
Prince Kwame Kudge's report read to you.